Say something in Japanese.
Oh my wa. I don't remember the rest of this reference.
All right, good enough. Da, 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 da,
Oh,
da,
whoops!
da.
I gotta turn down the volume of the game. We're off to a great start. Let's put you at 20%. I think that'll be good. Maybe.
Yeah, I can't possibly clip the Discord with at 20%.
And hello, Lily. Oh God, that is still really loud.
It's a loud game. There's a lot of noises in this game.
There we go. 5% volume. Well, we can turn that down to 3, I think. 3% volume is good. I'm doing alright. I got a new job now, but don't really want to talk about that much on stream. How are you doing, Lily? And yes, we are letting this intro cutscene play out in its entirety.
Is there a game that you can think of that is more drugs than this game?
Um,
I don't even think LSD Dream Emulator is as much drugs, and it's literally called LSD Dream Emulator.
you're not wrong. I'm trying to think
When
of a game that might be more drugs.
when are we streaming LSD Dream Emulator, by the way?
Fucking never. I can't play that game. I mean, I could emulate it, but I that game haunts me. You're in for it now, Lily. You cannot escape.
What if there was a combination of LSD Dream Emulator and
So-
Katamari Damacy?
It's worth noting that this game is the first sequel to Katamari Damacy, which is important to the plot.
Oh, is this technically was this Beautiful Damacy or something?
We love Katamari. Or I'm sorry, we heart emoji Katamari.
Oh, okay. So I think I have Beautiful Katamari. I think that I don't know what the canon is. I don't know which ones come before what, but probably if I was reading the scroll, it would help. But you know,
Well, basically, the plot of this game is Katamari Damacy was a video game that came out, and everybody loved that game, and now the King of the Cosmos and the Prince are celebrities.
are you serious?
Yes.
That's awesome.
That's why it's called We Love Katamari.
So it's literally that Spaceballs joke, where it's like, yeah, I'll see you again in the next movie, Spaceballs 2: The Quest for More Money.
Also, as it's listing off the objects, the voice is getting higher in pitch. I know you can't hear it, Oob.
That's okay. Listen, I'm familiar enough with this franchise to know that the sounds are wonderful.
There's a reason I named the stream Nanaaaaaa. See, it says right there. Katamari Damacy on a TV. As it shows a cutscene from the first game.
I love those kids.
With a controller attached to the TV as... oh, that's just a Katamari.
I mean, you know, did we really expect that this franchise was going to have a fourth wall? No, and you know why? Because the fucking prince grabbed it with the ball and sucked it up into his little
It got turned into a star. We heart emoji Katamari trademark. God, I love the visual style of this game so much.
And look, it's COVID.
And just like that, we got demonetized.
Because I said COVID?
Yes.
Does that demonetize you?
I'm pretty sure.
Well, you know, we were going to find a way to be demonetized eventually.
The time we smashed all the stars in the sky, I remember when that happened. It's because you were drunk.
We smashed.
Yo, when is the prince going to be in Smash?
Yo, if the King of the Cosmos showed up in Smash, I could see that happening. I could see that happening. That'd be pretty cool.
The Katamari broke the 4th, 5th, and 6th walls, all while playing 5D chess with our emotions, Lily says.
If the prince showed up in Smash, do you think he'd just throw the ball at the other player and then they'd get stuck to the ball?
And then they get fucking team rocketed into the sky.
Maybe. What the hell is the king talking about?
When
is any of this important?
He's talking about when he destroyed all the stars in the sky in the last game.
Did you do it again?
Fierce and fabulous, he certainly was.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. I mean, look at him. Truly, I mean, whoever it was that decided that the design of the king was like, what if we rolled up a carpet and that was his head? That person was a genius.
Ooh, good question. Who would win, the prince or Kirby? Because you got kind of similar powers there. The question is how big the Katamari is when they face off, I guess.
I feel like Kirby probably wins because he just swallow it.
Also, the king postulates that everyone loves him because of his chin.
His chin is pretty good.
It's a solid chin. I'd give that an easy A.
I've never really noticed, but yeah, he's got a pretty square jaw actually.
Yeah. The king's kind of a Giga Chad, not gonna lie.
He has the Giga Chad phrenology, yeah.
The wishes are our chin's commands are our wishes, and so on.
Yeah. I'm not really reading this because I'm just assuming it's all drug logic.
So this is the hub world of this game. I do prefer the original game where you're actually flying around Earth, but this is good.
Yeah, this is less drugs than that, and the more drugs, the better for this series.
It gets more drugs.
What happens when you smoke one marijuana?
Amen to that, brother.
Yeah. You start seeing the King of the Cosmos.
Of course we forgot the meaning of life, why wouldn't we?
Your Highness is cool.
Yeah, basically with all the levels in this game, the king is like, I don't really want to do this. This sounds dumb. And then, like, whoever sends you on the mission compliments Katamari, and he's like, oh, well. What is a Katamari? What could a Katamari be? What does it taste like? Does it have a point? Why roll? Why make it bigger?
I think that it probably tastes like jerk chicken.
Probably tastes like whatever is in it. Here it is. I think that one tastes like rainbow sherbet.
That's also a possibility. Maybe Or maybe it's like when you go to IHOP and you get this, the sprinkles pancakes with whipped cream and shit. Which I know is your favorite thing to get at IHOP. Count.
Yeah. I basically get, like, the most diabetes thing possible from IHOP.
Yeah. I've been to IHOP many times with Count, and he always just is like, what is the most childish thing I can order? And then orders that.
Also, sorry, I didn't see your request to make the prince walk to the beat until now. Also, the music here is amazing. It's basically an a cappella version of the theme song from the original. And by a cappella version of the original, I mean, like, Carmen Sandiego theme a cappella.
Not like Van Canto.
Right.
Ridley, diddly, diddly, Ridley, diddly, Ridley, diddly, Ridley.
You actually weren't that out of time with the song. Not bad for not being able to hear it.
And now we're collecting a bunch of Sonic rings.
Yes.
What if there was a Sonic the Hedgehog crossover with Katamari Damacy?
Yo, that'd be dope. As the king says, wowies. That's not anything that anyone ever has said.
You're just rolling around at the speed of sound, and you collect up all the Chaos Emeralds. And
so the king wants us to roll up our cousin, because of course.
Oh.
I'm too small for that, though. The good thing is I'm too big for him to roll me up. I got his Katamari.
Yeah.
Do ya? Oh, I got him. It's just kind of floating in the space around my Katamari, but it's fine.
He doesn't seem too happy about it.
It's fine. We got a new royal rainbow. Instead of vomiting it out, he just radiates it.
I really want when the royal rainbow comes out for it to become the like twerking fractal from the
the Mastodon music video.
Yeah.
An unbelievable size. Astonishing, really.
Cousin Ace.
Yeah. I like that cousin.
Game is...
I identify.
Not only is it also drugs, it is also a bit queer-coded. I don't know if that's intentional or if it's just because Japan.
You know or what? Maybe, it certainly doesn't hurt the fact that I enjoy it.
Who is that? Bobby Hill on his fucking...
I mean, I think that character is... Yeah, that character is clearly not white. The character in this game, not Bobby Hill, I mean.
I was about, how do you know Bobby Hill is white?
Also, we can go talk to Ace. Ace, please stop walking behind that girl. And now I am Ace.
Well,
And this girl wants to see the royal rainbow.
Yeah, don't we all?
The beard, the nose, the chin. He's got everything. Well, that carried implications. Oh, what if I just ate one of my nephews? Striking. And now the king just says a bunch of rainbow heart emojis. I'm starting to think that the queer coding is intentional. And I am all for it. So now we got our first real level.
Maybe it's just a translation thing. We don't know.
And we still got the king just popping up over the screen to talk to us, which, honestly is no less irritating than it was in the first game.
Maybe the game was translated by Tobias Funke.
Who?
It's a character from Arrested Development. I forgot, you've never seen that show. The whole joke is that, 99% of the things he says are double entendres that he's unaware of.
You're like my D&D groups. Hey, Leo, have you seen this movie? Nope. I don't see movies.
The only movie that Count has seen is The Big Lebowski. The only one. Because, he saw it and he didn't need to see anything after that. Because
it's the best movie ever made.
This is all I need in order to fulfill my life's goals. Which are to drink White Russians and...
Which, it's kind of hard
PCR.
It's kind of hard to achieve that first goal with stomach issues, but hey-o.
Someday, eventually. You can still listen to CCR. I mean, as long as your card
yeah.
isn't...
Nope, I haven't even seen Jurassic Park. Everybody point that out. And I've already completed the goal in, 1 minute when I was given 3 minutes because I'm a badass.
Okay, yeah, let me let you in on a secret, Count.
Yes?
I also have not seen Jurassic Park.
Really? I don't know if you've ever mentioned that.
I guess
you may have, but...
Never, I call you in the middle of the night, hey, I just need to let you know I've never seen Jurassic Park. Click.
Yeah, but it is a running joke with my friends. I assume I had brought it up at some point.
I don't know if you... I know you've mentioned other movies, but I don't know if you've ever mentioned Jurassic Park. No, that's one I've never seen. I'm not, a big dinosaur guy, so it doesn't, interest me as much as,
Yeah, me neither. I don't think I'd get as much out of that movie as most other people did.
And I feel like I've seen the, it's one of those movies where you kind of experience it by cultural osmosis. We've all seen the meme template with the Wayne Knight thing where he's like, this guy, blah, 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 see, no one cares. Or the clever girl, or
yeah.
What else? What are the other the T-Rex in the Jeep? I don't know.
All right, let's see what the king thinks of our beautiful, 23 centimeter Katamari, 24. It was pretty good for the 15 centimeter goal, I think.
Yeah. You really overcompensated a little bit.
24 centimeters. Oh, well.
But,
the king just thinks it's average. Well, fuck you.
Well, the king is used to the best.
I even rolled up Macho. See, he's flexing over there on the king's hand.
The king is used to the thickest and the moodiest Katamaris.
So is this lovely woman on his shoulder as well, apparently, because she's criticizing it.
Oh, she definitely, yeah. I mean, I feel like that goes without saying. I mean, look at her.
And that made a common Uranus. No comment.
Uranus? Uranus?
Yeah, yes. That is how it's pronounced.
What are we, a public school teacher?
Be quiet. We have a cutscene about...
It's pronounced Uranus. Stop giggling.
About the king of the cosmos as a child.
He looks pissed.
The dog just lays an egg.
Oh, you've never done that?
Oh, I do daily, but that's just not the situation for it.
Maybe that's how they, reproduce. They're an egg-laying species. Like echidnas. Maybe they're related to apples.
They do have weird dicks, like echidnas.
And dreads. If you unroll the carpet, there are dreads under there.
I concur, King. I don't know what movies are either. Can't wait for episode 2.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
What?
Keep rolling, rolling, rolling.
Come on!
Wow, I can't believe I was the one that made the Limp Bizkit reference.
Yeah, see, not so high and mighty, are you?
Listen, there's always time for a Roland reference, okay? Roland is a masterpiece.
You know what's even better than Rollin'?
Nothing.
The remix of Rollin' featuring Method Man and DMX and Redman.
You would say that, wouldn't you?
I mean, it's a pretty good remix. And you know what's even better than that remix? Is that remix
What?
matched up with Crazy Frog's Axel F.
True. True.
I
In
wish
case you
I
know
wish I came up with that idea, but
Aware of what we're talking about is a Pluff-a-Duff mashup of those two songs. That's very good. You should listen to it.
it's called Crazy Fred. So, we need to pick up all 100 objects in this room. We are cleaning this boy's room.
Why do we have to clean his room?
Because he won't do it. He's a lazy little shit. Also, I picked up Lemore, one of our cousins.
What kind of shit has he got on his floor?
And if my friend Damag was here, she would criticize me for that pronunciation.
There could be, like, used condoms on this floor.
It's just a bunch of pencils and ornaments and permanent markers and shit. And
he's a nerd.
Lego. Oh god. And yellow triangles. Whatever the fuck those are. Wow, nothing in that corner. Glad that exists.
I have lots of yellow triangles on the floor of my bedroom.
Are you a little boy?
No, but, you know. I mean,
much
They-
like
they're you-
Ronnie Radke, you are growing up to be a big boy.
you don't have to be a little boy to enjoy triangles.
Oh, and we got a royal present.
You know how
Got it.
you know how we're not a podcast at all?
Yeah.
it's really very evident that we are not a podcast when we play a game where like there's really no way to explain like gameplay tactics at all.
Especially when there's no actual time limit for this level. This really is just a chill out stream.
Just roll shit. Just literally
you're just Fred Dursting. It's a Fred Durst simulator. Live with it.
There's no strategy. I mean,
there's only 3 objects remaining. I think I know where the last one is.
So yeah, this is definitely going to be not a podcast.
There we go. Wowies, all straightened up. No, we are not. We're playing. Oh, hey, you can see a mimicry of the screen on the TV in the background. That's dope. Oh, it doesn't show the. Oh, I think it did show the royal rainbow actually. I know they're not going to be pleased with the time. It was over 2 minutes. Well, that's okay. We don't have to be the best to succeed. And I got an antenna.
Well, what more could you ask for?
Oh, I wonder what we should do with it. Oh, maybe the same thing we do with every single Katamari. Chuck it into the sky, Team Rocket style.
Is this game what Mormons are always talking about? It's like, you get a planet die, but really you just get a Katamari. Maybe there was a translation error.
I think this game is just what drugs are like.
It would be pretty cool. I think that would be better than getting a planet. You get a Katamari.
Oh, that's not everything I've collected. I was looking for my presents.
I guess it depends on where the Katamari was made. If it was made someplace where there's interesting shit, versus like, oh, this Katamari was made at the used condom factory.
I like how when I hold circle, I just do that. Also, it changes the music. That's interesting.
I appreciate that you did not respond to the phrase used condom factory.
That's just basically normal for the shit that you say at this point.
I worried that you didn't even like. Yeah, okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I was totally distracted by the fact that I could make my character frolic.
Fair enough.
Like, the phrase used condom factory kind of just went in one ear and out the other because of that. But I like this level.
It's so beautiful.
We are awestruck by the power of Mother Nature.
I am.
Have I ever mentioned that this game is just a little psychedelic?
We should be playing Breathe by Pink Floyd.
So the goal is just pick up as many flowers as possible. There's a lot of flowers.
Yeah, this is...
Also, I picked up a gnome.
Breathe! Breathe in the air!
I think the music for this level should just be the Nanaaaaaa theme song.
No, it should be Flower Power from fucking the producers.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
How could I forget you've never seen movies?
We were just discussing this, Oob.
There's it's the producers. It's a Mel Brooks movie. This is the second Mel Brooks movie I've referenced.
Also, somehow. I agree with the king. Flowers are pretty.
But have you ever heard of the producers?
I think I have.
The whole premise behind the movie is that it's a Broadway musical producer who he discovers that it is more profitable to make a flop, like a show that fails, than one that succeeds. And so, him and his assistant producer, they're trying to find a show that will absolutely is assured to fail. And the one that they settle on is one that was a pro-Hitler musical where Hitler is the
oh, okay, yeah, I think you've told me about this one.
And the guy they hired to play him, I forget what his name is, but the fucking initials are LSD, and he's this hippie.
Also, I picked up Ichigo, the protagonist of insert anime here.
His audition song is I think it's called Flower Power or something like that. Where he's good movie.
Also, there is just a bear there. We'll ignore him.
Well, yeah, that's where he lives.
Hi, Mr. Bear. He's just standing there, menacingly.
Just another sexual entendre. Oh, there's a bear over there.
Also, I picked up God, who's a woman. It's pretty early in the game to be picking up God, but...
I love the series.
She's the lady of the fount. Like most games, you have to wait until the end to find God.
Yeah, eat your heart out, Kratos.
Like Shin Megami Tensei games, fuck, you have to wait like half an hour before you can even do anything.
Could you imagine if in the middle of a God of War game, the prince just shows up and starts sucking up all the gods before he sucks up Kratos and...
Also, if any SMT historians are watching this in the future, don't yell at me. I like those games.
Is that the one with Hey Scumbag, This Is Jail?
Yes. Yeah, I probably don't need to point that out. My fucking profile picture on YouTube is new, eh? Also, there's a peacock. That's gonna be half the commentary for this game, is just, oh hey, that's a thing.
It's gonna be that, and it's gonna be me being like, what if the prince sucked up this character from a video game?
What's another Owen Wilson movie I haven't seen?
What if the prince sucked up Owen Wilson into a Katamari?
This summer, Owen Wilson is a Katamari.
Wow, I'm in a Katamari, wow.
Rated PG-13.
What if he sucked up Lightning McQueen?
No, I've actually seen Cars, unless you're referring to Cars 2.
Yeah, that's one you've seen, is Cars. It was important that you saw Cars.
Yeah.
You were like, if there's any movie that I see, it's gotta be Cars, because I love race cars. And I love Owen Wilson. Okie dokie moki! Yogi yogi dogi!
Why must you make me remember that?
Was it Yogi Yogi Dogi or
Yogi Okie Dokie?
Yogi Okie Dokie, that's right.
The king needs to remember to breathe.
So do I.
gonna be hard with all the pollen in that Katamari.
Breathe in the air.
Oh, I got 91% of the flowers. The king is devastated. He's never seen a Katamari so beautiful. It is a pretty Katamari. This is the first Katamari we've made that the king has been impressed with. Also, to pay no attention to that graphical glitch, that's just emulation. And you can't even accuse me of pirating this game because I ripped my own fucking disc.
Oh. Because I would have been really upset if I found out that you pirated a video game.
I am not going to scumbag jail.
Hmm.
I feel like she was being a little sarcastic when she said that making it a planet was a novel idea. I love these cutscenes.
I'm not sure what you're finding humorous about this.
What were you saying?
Why is there a rabbit? At least you beat the rabbit. Oh my god, it's just like Tekken.
Next he's going to throw me into the river.
He's gonna throw him in a volcano.
Oh, that's two-player
We
mode.
would like to say.
I should talk to the bird with headphones because he is fucking vibing. It's just an options menu, but still, he vibing.
You know, that's what's great. That's a great like signifier for the options menu.
It's sound and vibrations, so I hate this level. You can tell why because of his speech bubble.
Can you roll underwater? Oh, can you? Can you roll underwater?
The answer for me is no.
I feel like you'd be able to answer that question better than me.
Well, you'll be able to see. When he says wanna roll, it sounds more like a threat.
No, we know what they're rolling up.
I love the king. What if, while we're rolling underwater, somebody drops a toaster into the ocean? So because we're underwater, we have physics to contend with.
Oh.
And also, as you may see in the left side of the screen there's a guy fishing that you gotta contend with. And as you may imagine, that gets more difficult as your Katamari gets bigger.
Why don't you just roll him up?
Because I'm only 26 centimeters.
See, alright, now,
Yeah, see, we got physics.
Well, what you did, I mean, look, they had to find some way to you know, throw in some challenges.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, honestly, like, I enjoy this level, but it's just difficult. When I say I hate anything for this stream, it means I love it. Let me just make that clear. Because I love goddamn everything about Katamari. It's why this game is called what it is.
Just keep thinking about the Jonas Brothers songs, Year 3000. So like,
not much has changed, but we live underwater.
That's a big change, guys. That's a big fucking change. I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, Oob, your great-great-great-granddaughter is doing fine.
I'm glad. That's good. She's doing fine.
I like how the Jonas Brothers tried to imply that I'm going to have children.
I don't think they were talking to you. Very unlikely they were talking to me either, to be fair.
Well, who were they talking to?
No. Nick Cannon.
You have a lot to answer for, Nick, Joe, and Kevin.
Nick Cannon's offspring are 33% of the population in the year 3000. You know, most of the human population in several countries are entirely populated by
there we go. I got fished.
Wowies.
Wowies. And now we have to physics our way all the way back to the bottom.
It's like it's like Fortnite. It's fine.
We just got dropped off the battle bus. Is that a Fortnite thing? I don't even fucking know.
Yo, it would be great if they had a Fortnite pack where they added the prince.
If I was ever to run for president, my entire platform would be that I have never played Fortnite.
Well, like, I'm just saying, well, neither have I. I'm just saying, like, you know, my dad plays it. I've seen him play it, and I know they do things where it's like, oh, Deadpool's in the game now. Oh, yeah. Barack Obama, you gotta defeat him in the game. And I think it would be cool.
I'm honestly asking this. Was Obama actually in Fortnite?
I mean, that was a joke.
I honestly wouldn't even be that surprised.
I mean, unless it did happen and I don't know about it. That was me making a funny, but I think it would be fun if they introduced a version of it where you have all these like Zoomers running around Fortnite dancing, and then the prince just rolls them up in a big Katamari.
Yo, what if there was a Katamari crossover with Dead by Daylight?
Yeah, exactly. Some sort of live service game where it's just, you know, you have all the people who are.
I got Marnie, who looks like a tennis ball.
He does kind of look like a tennis ball.
Oh, I got 2 of the fishing rods.
Hell yeah. See, how is it you rolled up God, but you still have to contend with the guy with the fish hook?
Well, obviously, John the Fisherman is more powerful.
I guess. It's like that SpongeBob episode. They're gonna put you in a tuna can.
Oh god, I hope I don't get Finding Nemo'd in the last minute.
Finding Nemo'd?
Yeah, where he gets fucking put into a fish tank.
You're gonna get flushed down the toilet?
I'm going to touch the butt.
You're gonna touch the butt.
Alright, this Katamari is fucking nice. I am happy with this. 1.63 m, 65 now. get the treasure. Yeah, oh, I couldn't get it. Oh well.
Now the next one's gonna have ice physics.
I thought you were going to say it's going to have Ice Cube.
Well, that too.
Burble, burble, burble.
Flop. Man, this Katamari sure is wet.
Why is it covered in seaweed?
50% sea, 50% weed. You are riding a manta ray. Why is this game? I feel like this game's hornier than they normally are.
The sequel kind of leaned into everything that the first game did. Honestly, I consider this game better than the first. Although I do have a bit more nostalgia for the original game.
I don't remember there being so much, writing and,
the king did have a very noticeable bulge in the first game, though.
I must have repressed that. And I'm not saying I didn't. I'm just saying
Might as well save. I will say, though, the first game does have a bit more personality than this one. Just in terms of, like, its presentation, I guess. I don't know. I'm kind of speaking out of my ass now that I think about it. Hey, King Dude. You're so cool and relaxed, lounging around as usual. I love Katamari Damacy. I love how mellow it is.
Me too.
This guy is cooked. Hell yeah, brother. Oof. Well, now Tommy Tallarico can put his name on this game.
Breathe. Breathe in the air. How many times do you think I'm gonna reference "Breathe" by Pink Floyd during this?
At least mix it up with some other Pink Floyd songs.
That's it's not a Pink Floyd thing. It's a drugs thing.
Are you saying that Pink Floyd aren't druggy?
I'm saying that's the most drug song ever made.
You ever heard The Trial?
Well, I suppose there's always Corporal Craig or Clegg or whatever.
Corporal Clegg.
Corporal Clegg, yes.
I don't know why we're even having this discussion when we're playing Katamari Damacy. The most drug song ever made is na 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 na.
I'm just saying, like, if you played over this with the kazoo solo from Corporal Clegg,
it would fit. It would fit very well.
I fucking love that song. That whole album was a great find.
Yeah, Saucer Full of Secrets. That's I think that's if I can use the U word, one of their more underrated albums.
Pink Floyd has so many albums. Like, it's just and only like a couple of them are really well known by the general public.
There's a handful at least. I've heard like obviously there's The Wall and Dark Side of the Moon. Good amount of people know about Wish You Were Here, I would say. I think a good amount of people know about Animals. Some people might be able to name the final cut. I wouldn't put too much faith in that one, but
I think most people are not that familiar with the Syd Barrett stuff. I know, like, talking to my parents, because my parents are boomers, and my dad, whenever Pink, the couple times Pink Floyd has been brought up in conversation, and he'll just be like, I don't like Pink Floyd. I think they're pretentious, and their songs are too long, and it's a bunch of wank. And I'm like, have you ever heard the Syd Barrett stuff? Because you probably like that. And he's like, oh, I don't know who's Syd Barrett. Who is that?
For anyone watching that doesn't know, Syd Barrett was Pink Floyd's original frontman.
Yeah, probably most people of our generation would be most familiar with which Death Grips song is it that samples?
That is fucking
it's off of Ex-Military.
Spread Eagle Across the Block?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of I Want It, I Need It. That's the one that samples fucking
you're right.
Interstellar Overdrive. Yeah. Yeah, that was Spread Eagle Cross. Or fucking, I just said it again. Goddamn, I Want It, I Need It.
That fucking riff is Syd Barrett.
Well, I don't think he played it, but I don't remember. Don't remember who played what on the first album, honestly.
With Death Grips.
Oh, I mean Pink Floyd. I know he was their original singer. I don't remember who played guitar at that point.
That's the other thing. Pink Floyd's had so many fucking people.
Actually, it hasn't had a whole ton. Believe it or not. Despite how much of the people in that band have fucking hated each other.
Just by virtue of the fact that there are so many albums, they have a lot of, different people. It can be a lot to keep track of. I certainly don't know all of the lineups for every album, but
yeah.
You're more the Pink Floyd guy between the two of us.
Yeah, honestly, I haven't listened to them a whole ton in recent years. That's just entirely on me, really. It's just I've grown to not have a whole lot of patience over the years. And you kind of do need that to listen to Pink Floyd.
I like Corporal Clegg. I like when the kazoo solo happens.
I haven't met anyone that doesn't like that song. Mostly because you're the only other person that I know that's heard that song.
I feel like by this point, this is the point where we look and there's no one in the chat anymore.
You would be right.
Yeah.
So there's nobody to prove me incorrect.
Everybody gave up when we started talking about Pink Floyd.
I have no viewers, therefore I win.
Yeah, fuck y'all.
That's really just the tagline for this stream.
That's the tagline for the channel is fuck y'all.
I was talking about I have no viewers, therefore I win, but that works as well. Oh, whoops, that's a wall I'm going against. Camera was being a bit, deceptive.
Oh, the wall! And not the fucking Nostalgia Critic wall.
Jesus Christ, why? Why does that exist and why did you reference it?
'Cause it's funny. It's funny. Don't fucking pretend it's
funny. It's pretty funny. Especially the part where he's screaming that he's Jesus.
Not funny on purpose, but it's
no.
funny.
Yeah, do not make that mistake.
I like the part where all the fucking cartoon demons show up or whatever.
Yeah, all the furry bait.
It becomes incomprehensible. Like, it just commits to being incomprehensible.
I was about to say, there's no point at which it becomes incomprehensible.
Like, well, it's just like it's kind of like the most incomprehensible part of the whole thing.
it just eventually ends up leaning into it.
I like how Corey Taylor was involved with that fucking thing.
Yeah.
I don't know how the hell that happened.
I assume it's because Rob Scallon has done, like, he does the music for Nostalgia Critic. Which, number one, why, Rob? But, also, Rob Scallon has done, like, videos with Corey Taylor, so I assume that was kind of a part of that whole thing.
You wanna be... We're doing the thing about the wall. And Corey Taylor's like, a wall? That's a great album. Well, that sounds like a great idea.
And then just nobody told him.
And then they filmed his part and didn't show him anything after that. Oh.
I like the part where Doug says that another Brick in the Wall Part 2 is whiny for complaining about the school system. And then Doug complains about the American school system.
I don't remember that, but I believe that it happened.
I don't... Let me be clear, I've never watched the whole thing. I'm never going to. I'm just speaking from memory out of Ralph the Movie Maker's video.
Yeah, that was. I think that's the last thing I ever remember. Ever like kind of hearing about the Nostalgia Critic. That was his sort of Jesus moment where he finally died for our sins, rose from the grave 3 days later, and then no one has seen him since.
Good.
Karaoke.
He's going to sing Pink Floyd. Oh, never mind. He's beating up muggers.
What the fuck? Everybody was kung fu fighting.
This music is so dramatic. I like the pompadour. Oh, they cut it off. No.
Oh my. He's in an internment camp. What? This actually kind of does look like that one level.
He's in that area from Fahrenheit.
Well, I was about to say it actually does look like that level in LSD Dream Emulator. I'm getting my wish.
He's gonna walk under a light post, and there's gonna be just a hanging woman that shows up in front of him.
He's gonna roll her up in his Katamari.
That's a sentence.
And the gray man's gonna show up. He's gonna roll him up too.
Hey, Oob, do you want to ride the royal rainbow with the king?
Oh, fuck yeah!
Well, she wasn't impressed by the royal rainbow last time because the Katamari was teeny
so
tiny.
Small. It was a shower, not a grower.
Well, I don't want to roll for her again. She's an ungrateful. I feel like anything I say from here on out is going to be horrible, so I'm going to stop. Is there anyone I haven't rolled for yet? I'm just kind of doing a quick look. Yes. This dog wants to roll up the brightness. Relatable. I love this dog. Sure, why not?
I bet you that's what Sophie was always thinking.
I want to get fucking high. I
Yeah.
wanna eat the sun.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna watch this live stream tomorrow at half speed.
Yes. Oh, the dog is a girl. Okay.
It is Sophie. Explain why that dog was so crazy.
Yeah. So we get a bit of a change in perspective here. Our Katamari is the Earth, if you can't really see that. Also, Ace is wearing a space helmet. And now, I can roll up all of the planets that we've made. And if you have a save file from the original Katamari Damacy, which I don't on this emulator, you can actually roll up the planets that you made in that game. Or the stars, I'm sorry. The only thing is, really haven't made that many planets. Haven't been playing for that long. In fact, we've only been playing for like an hour. Kind of weird that we're trying to roll up the sun now, but can I get that? I know I can get that, but can I catch it? Oh no, it's running away from me. Oh well. You know what? Let's try to get the sun. As the royal rainbow is our catwalk. Oh.
Did we eat the sun?
The sun ate us.
Did we walk on the sun?
No. Not quite. Too bad.
Was it a black hole sun?
Won't you come?
Oh God.
So we gotta put more stuff in the sky so we can roll up the sun for this dog. Obviously.
You can roll it up and smoke it. Who's this asshole?
He has a mullet, so I don't trust him.
It's Billy Ray Cyrus. Oh no!
Oh, this is the campfire level. This one's fun.
What's going on in the campfire level?
Well, have some patience. The game is loading, Oob.
Whatever.
Where would we be right now if I just spoiled everything in life for you?
I don't know.
So, our Katamari is made of fire. And we gotta light a campfire up there. Obviously, our Katamari's gotta be big to do that. So obviously, with the Katamari being on fire, there's some things, like water, that are going to be a bit of a hindrance to us.
Hmm. It's like Sonic 06.
Everything is Sonic 06.
What if the prince just showed up in Sonic 06 and rolled you up in a Katamari?
And the king fires his eye lasers at us.
Oh! Oh shit, he's not happy.
I don't know how to avoid that. Oh, and I just keep getting smaller and smaller, like the Faith No More song.
Fucking laser beams.
As he says. All right, so let's try that again.
Yeah, definitely don't put it in the water. Jesus Christ.
If we want to avoid the eye lasers, it's probably a good idea.
Are you gonna start a wildfire?
And it's Popsicle.
You're gonna piss off Smokey?
Hell yeah. We ran into him underwater, remember? Or no, that wasn't underwater. That was somewhere else. And I feel like these fire extinguishers would explode if I picked them up, but hey, I guess it's fine.
Well, wouldn't they extinguish you?
I don't know. They're pressurized. So I feel like if they go right into fire, they would explode, no?
Maybe. Now, see, if you rolled up on, like, somebody's weed stash, then the game would really get trippy, because then you'd have, it would be like a marijuana world.
I mean, we are on a campground. It's not impossible.
Well, what if you just rolled up Jason?
I just immediately thought of Jason from Heavy Rain.
Not the Jason I was referring to. I was talking about
I'm aware, but
let's take a second to reflect on that. That's what
I've been watching videos about David Cage. If you can't guess,
what happened. That's what has happened to your brain.
Jason. I'm still debating whether or not I should get Detroit on PC for stream. I know we've played that game before, but I feel like that could be fun.
Never streamed it.
No, we have not. The only David Cage game that I've streamed was fucking Fahrenheit on my old Twitch. Which I'm sure we've talked about this before, but Fahrenheit is a trip.
Burn Boy Scouts.
Oh, went into the water briefly, but we're fine. We're fine. We like Jim Morrison suggested, I have lit my fire. How do I get out of this area?
We didn't start the fire.
There we go.
We're burning Boy Scouts.
If you didn't see, I was literally setting their butts on fire.
That's awesome. Well, she's running away from you. That's funny.
Much like the Mr. Bungle song, My Ass is on Fire. That's the second time I've mentioned a Faith or a Mike Patton project in this stream. I guess that's what the theme of this one is.
We've had like 6 themes.
Anyway, Owen Wilson.
Our most podcasty episode ever. It's so unlike our normal episodes.
Because this definitely isn't a podcast.
Not a podcast.
Let's face it, we're basically just Leafy, except we play good games. And I'm suggesting playing David Cage games, so that could change very soon. Alright, that's getting a little risky. If I fall off, I'm going straight into the water. And I should probably figure out how to get to the campfire from here. I think I gotta go all the way around. What's up?
Gotta get bigger, too.
Well, I've only got 2 minutes left, so... And I still can't pick people up, unfortunately. Get out of my damn way.
I like it's starting to get dark.
Oh, damn it.
Fire! Your fire's dying out! What the fuck?
It's because I wasn't picking anything up.
Oh no. Oh no!
That's okay, I can just skip that.
Oh.
Okay, 3rd time's the charm. No fucking around. Alright, let's just skip that.
All brake, no gas.
I don't think that's how this is supposed to work. Whatever, we're doing it.
All mids, no gain.
I mean, I'll be honest though. No gain guitar tones suck. Yeah, I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna be controversial. Hot take.
Dimebag Daryl over here.
I mean, I'm not saying you have to be fucking, you know, the meme, the Metal Zone thing, but, you know, clean tones are boring.
Has there ever been a better stage name than Dimebag Daryl?
Lady Gaga.
Like that's pretty good. And very representative, I think.
You're talking about Lady Gaga or Dimebag Daryl?
Oh, about Dimebag Daryl.
Anyway, you know what it originally was?
Something much gayer, I'm sure.
Diamond Daryl.
Correct. Exactly. I was right.
I like Diamond Daryl. It's bad, but in ways that I can appreciate.
There is a world, an alternate universe where, maybe Dimebag Daryl was born 10 years earlier than he was, where, he's the guitarist for Van Halen, and he's Diamond Daryl, and it's wonderful.
Have you ever seen the video where Dimebag Daryl offers Yngwie Malmsteen a donut?
I haven't, but I'm going to watch it.
Oh my god, it's classic. Hey, we find out in that clip that Yngwie Malmsteen does not eat donuts.
Oh. It's a shame.
I'm getting small. Okay, we're good. I'm picking stuff up.
It's a shame we never got a Dimebag Daryl Nardwuar interview.
Oh, man. That would have been something.
Would have been so good. I suppose it's not too late to get a Nardwuar Phil Anselmo interview.
It's kind of my life's dream to get interviewed by Nardwuar, not gonna lie. Like that, I feel like that's today's equivalent of getting parodied by Weird Al back in like the 80s and 90s. It's like, that's how you know you've made it, is when Nardwuar is talking to you.
Nardwuar, if you're watching, hey.
You know, I got 17 whole subscribers. Maybe one of them is the Nard.
Bring us a vinyl copy of the single for Corporal Clegg.
I don't think that was ever a single.
Why not?
Something tells me that wasn't considered commercial.
We'll make it one now. Put it on TikTok.
Yeah, I mean that's how songs get popular. Why not?
I can see it. Some Zoomer doing a Fortnite dance and
I don't think I've ever mentioned on this channel how thoroughly I just don't get TikTok. But yeah, TikTok, don't understand it. Never really did. Probably never will. Like I got Vine. I didn't really like Vines, but I at least understood like the sense of humor and the culture. TikTok is just kind of alien to me.
TikTok I find very boring. Like that's my main problem with it. Is that I don't think anybody ever has. Other than Oobndroobw's TikTok, I have to find a person who makes TikToks, that I in any way care about or find interesting. And the only reason I like Oobndroobw is because they're shitposts.
I mean, I'm sure there's other shitposts on the platform. Oh, game stuttered a bit. Got a little scary. Alright, I only got 30 seconds. I gotta get to the top of this, even though my fire's dying. I was picking stuff up. Okay, I picked something up.
Yeah.
Get out of my damn way. I'm gonna die.
Here, you bitch. You bitch.
I forgot how difficult this level was.
Alright, laser show.
Not today.
No way.
This is the Dark Souls of Katamari games. Good God.
Yeah, this game's just like Dark Souls.
Haniwa, that's a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
You just started picking up all the characters from Hollow Knight.
Yo, if Zote was in my Katamari, that would make this game so much more badass.
They're just like little microorganisms in this game. You've already picked up God!
Yeah, so I basically already have picked up Zote.
You probably have.
I wonder if we can play Katamari Damacy while following the 57 precepts.
I don't remember any of them.
I remember Don't Dream. Because that's canonically how Zote avoided the infection, or at least that's what I believe.
Better video game character than Zote.
You can't. He's perfect.
I think you just have to stop making video games because
the only game we need is Zote Boat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fuck Silk Song.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I kind of love going on the the Silk Song Reddit and just seeing everyone being like, "There's gonna be a release date today, guys. If we don't get the release date, the game's just going to launch today. Trust me."
Give me Zoatboat, and then after Zoatboat, we'll have Zoatmoat, and then we'll have the Zoatcoat.
Well, after Zoatmoat, the only logical step after that is Zoatfloat.
Well, okay, Zoatfloat, then Zoatcoat.
Zoatfloat could be DLC for Zoatmoat, I guess. You know, I'm not normally a fan of DLC, but that I would pay for. Speaking of DLC, because this is a podcast, let me just rant for a moment about how I hate the...
not a podcast!
Let me just rant for a moment about how much I hate the fucking... Oh, well, you gotta play this game for the DLC, because let me tell you something. When 90% of your game is ass, and you're just playing it for extra content that you have to pay more for, your game is terrible.
This is not a podcast. If it was a podcast, we would be sponsored by Raycon, and we're not yet.
We're not going to be. I will take no sponsorships from crappy earbuds.
What about
I have
Raid
standards, damn it.
What about Raid Shadow Legends?
That I would consider, depending on how much they pay. I have absolutely no qualms about sponsoring shitty games.
What about Bad Dragon?
Well, their owner is a zoophile, so I'ma say no. Yeah, I know. Who could have guessed that?
Some weird mushrooms. Isn't that how this game started?
Yeah, he recognizes the weird mushrooms.
Probably. Do you think it's big enough to go back to the campfire now?
Maybe. Let's start going that way. Try not to get completely nay-nayed on the way. Oh no, okay. Oh my god, that scared me.
We almost got nay-nay.
Alright, I'm at the top. We're good. Oh my goodness.
Vámonos, we did it!
Alright, let's light it. Okay. We completed this level. Now we can gather around the campfire and sing our campfire song.
It's lit!
Yes, go home. I'm done with this goddamn level.
Now everybody showed up for the rave.
Thought the fire Katamari was a sponge. Sure. And also our fire sucked, but whatever. We still managed to introduce hypnotic dance music to a new whoops, wrong game. On a completely unrelated note, we would totally do a Disco Elysium playthrough if I could stream sound to you.
Ah. You tried to work out a way, but it's too much of a pain in the ass.
Oh, this is my favorite level. This level is so much fun.
Hansel and Gretel.
I wonder what that could be a reference to.
We're gonna be rolling up a bunch of bread.
I like how they're dressed like toads.
That's how people dress in Japan.
Oh, okay.
That's why the toads look like that. It's because they're Japanese.
Also, the king gave no fucking arguments for going to this level because he knows that it's the best level in this game. So Hansel and Gretel want me to roll them. They're waiting right here at the entrance. And we have 3 minutes. Let's go. You get to roll up a goddamn gingerbread house.
What the fuck?
This level is so much fun. I can't even describe it. It's just cathartic.
Donuts.
I kind of wish I had a face cam going, because whenever I play this level, I just have the biggest fucking grin on my face.
My god, that's incredible. I've never seen you smile over anything.
That's a lie. You've seen me first listen to Down.
That's true. I was just kidding. And the first time you ever listened to the Melvins.
Yes. I believe that would have been Honey Bucket.
Oh, yeah. Which, you know how to play because of that video.
where Buzz described it so perfectly.
Yeah, it was...
Yeah, the point of this is just to roll up as many sweets as you can before getting Hansel and Gretel. Because they want a diabetes Katamari, and I will not be one to argue against that proposition. Alright. Let's, yeah, we still got 50 seconds. It does not take long to get to the top of that. I can still get so much more shit. Oh, wah-ah-ah-ah.
Wowies!
And that was the greatest 3 minutes of your life.
Oh, that was fine.
The gingerbread house. You found it. It was just sitting there. Who knew? There it is. We found the whoop. It was there all along. I got 97% of the sweets. I am a badass. You can tell I might have played that level a couple of times. And I got a long nose.
Fabulous.
I gotta figure out how I can wear that. I like how the thing I collected the most of was snacks, and the third most was children. Yes, it's going to be a planet. What the fuck do you think this game is about? Never mind, that level sucks. Hansel and Gretel are dumbasses.
Oh no.
Oh,
no. Oh no,
it's the heart emoji. We heart Katamari.
Turning into one of those Japanese games.
Again, the music is so dramatic.
Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm sorry, did I bring up bad memories?
I never played that game because I mean, I just don't think it's fucking scary. Everything I've seen of that game is just creepypasta shit, basically.
Well, also, you know, like maybe the first couple people were surprised by it, but by the time it got popular, the reason it was popular is because everybody fucking knew what the twist was anyways.
Yeah. And also, I think Yahtzee might have mentioned in his video on it that, like, you kind of have to be into that style of visual novel in order to be on board with the concept in the first place. But, I'm not, so it's kind of hard for me to get pulled into the first part of the game before shit starts getting, you know, Doki Doki Literature Club-y.
I like that stuff in the sense that it's trash. And, you know, my thoughts about Doki Doki Literature Club were always just like, oh, that's kind of a funny, you know, like, subversion of it. But it's, you know, nothing, like, mind-blowing. It's not like, you know.
I don't know. Whole thing has just kind of been... I'm gonna say the word. It's been a little kind of cringe to my sensibilities.
I just remember I knew about it, and then when I was in college, there was a group of guys who were on my floor who played it, and I watched. And there was one guy who was legit scared of it, and I wasn't. I was kind of was like, I you know, I didn't quite understand being afraid of it, but like, I guess as like just a novelty thing, it was you know, it was an interesting way to kill 20 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, look, I mentioned earlier, I used to play LSD Dream Emulator.
That's a little...
And that game, I stopped playing that because that game scared the shit out of me, and I'm sure there's going to be people that are like, LSD Dream Emulator scares you? What are you, a bitch? So
that game is...
No room to judge on my end.
Actually, yeah, no, it was never scary. It was never scary. Like, LSD, you know, I mean, not LSD Dream Emulator. That game's creepy, but like,
yeah.
You know, I never thought Doki Doki Literature. I figured it was like, oh, okay, you know, it's fine for what it is, which is like, you know, it has its little joke, which is it becomes spoopy.
Yeah.
And you know, not really something with replay value. Doesn't seem like it, but I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater. If people have fun with it, yeah, that's cool.
There was this indie Japanese game called Irisu Syndrome, which Cavo told me about it, so I assume it was popular on 4chan back in the day. That was a really interesting one that kind of did a lot of the meta stuff better than Doki Doki, in my opinion. Oh, thanks for running right into me while I was trying to go somewhere. Stop doing that, please.
You fucking Chef Boyardee motherfucker. Where are we?
School.
I have not been paying attention. I was too busy talking about Doki Doki Literature Club.
We're at, maybe we'll find the literature club because we are at a Japanese school.
The first time anybody's talked about that game since 2017.
When did that game even come out? I have no idea if that's accurate.
I don't know.
These doors are kind of getting in my way. Bathroom stall doors. Known to be the most impassable object in the universe.
I'll say this about Doki Doki Literature Club. They're no fucking Honey Pop, am I right?
I mean, Honey Pop is the greatest game ever conceived, so that's...
Now we're just trying to, like, you know, I'm imagining Kavo, you know, watching this stream by himself, and if he hasn't left already...
I don't think he was watching in the first place.
I just gave him a stroke if he's...
Oh god, I can't get out of the room. I'm trapped. I'm trapped with Tommy Wiseau. And if the king would go away, that would be really goddamn... There we go. Got rid of the door.
Is this like the Japanese equivalent of a school shooting?
Oh no!
They don't have guns there, but they have fucking
Katamari. I want you to know that I hate you.
What? I think this is a better alternative, to be fair.
And we got unlisted, I'm sure.
No, what? I hope you're not unlisting this.
I mean, that's probably not the word to use. I mean, this certainly isn't showing up in anyone's searches.
No, dude, don't you dare private this.
I mean, because you said the, well, you know what? I don't care if anyone watches this stream because you said the word school shooting. YouTube is going to flag that and be like, we're not showing this in anyone's searches now.
No one searches for this shit anyways.
Maybe someone was searching na. They wanted to find the song.
Well, they wouldn't have made it this far anyways. I like to imagine somebody who has gotten an hour and a half into this video and is still waiting for the actual song to play.
Well, maybe they came for the song and they stayed for the insightful commentary. We've really said a lot about this game.
Sorry, I should have used coded language. It's not. It was instead of school shooting. I should have said stool scooting. I didn't realize that if I said that, YouTube would put me on their blacklist. We're shadow banned.
Oi.
If you want to find... oi! If you want to find somebody with a furry avatar talking about how white people are the superior race, you can search that, but God forbid I make a joke about Japan being swallowed up by Katamaris. Yeah, I'm the asshole.
Yep.
Fucking censored. Come on, Elon Musk. Now you gotta buy YouTube.
Oh no.
Elon Musk just bought the whole internet.
I don't know if we'd be able to handle that level of free speech.
Then we absolutely would get shadow banned. Do you know how many jokes I'd be making about Elon Musk if he bought YouTube?
Hey Elon, I have a new Twitter. This is a challenge.
Yeah, Elon's a big fan of us.
I'm gonna speed run pissing off Elon Musk. I'll unblock him just to troll him.
Don't fall for it. He wants the engagement.
No, I feel like Elon Musk is actually very angry about people talking shit about him.
No.
Hey Elon, you smell funny.
Hey Elon. Gay. Now we're flagged for homophobia.
No, we can't be because I like the dudes.
And bullying, because we're bullying an African American.
You know, it's just because he's so much smarter than us. We're jealous. That's why.
Because we hate immigrants.
Where was Elon Musk born? Sweden?
South Africa.
Oh.
Yeah, his family ran a mine. I think it was an emerald or a diamond mine or something like that.
I feel like I knew this and just kind of completely had a brain fart.
Yeah, that's what everybody talks about. It's why he has money. It's not actually because of Tesla.
Yeah.
It's because of the parents were.
Yeah, that was just a complete brain fart on my end.
And it was during apartheid, so you know that explains a lot as well.
Oh, Elon.
But we're not a podcast. We're talking about a game. Elon Musk is. We're gonna scoop up Elon Musk now in our Katamari. Actually, we did because we scooped up God, and as we know, Elon is God. So
yeah.
I mean, do you have anything to add?
I was just about to say, I want to see an edit of that like famous painting of God reaching out and touching Adam. Only instead of God, it's Elon.
And he's touching Twitter. It's just the bird. It's the app. It's the logo or whatever.
Now I wish people watched my streams so somebody could do that.
Anyways, what's going on in the game? Are we still doing a school shooting? What's going on right now?
I hate you so much.
I've already said it, so it can't, it can't get any worse.
It can get worse.
What?
I don't want it to get worse, but
how could it get worse?
I mean,
could it get?
There's things we could say that we could actually get banned for, which once again we're not going to say.
I'm not wanting to say those things. I've already said stool scooting, so I'm not sure what saying it more times would do at this point. I've already ruined the algorithm. How many people do we have watching in the chat?
0.
Okay, well, we haven't lost anybody. Don't act like you're enjoying this. Fuck you.
No, I think it's funny. I'm just saying. There's certainly it could certainly be worse than this. Just saying those words is not as bad as, like, I don't know, advocating for it or whatever.
I'm not gonna say poop balls. Ah, shit.
Oh no, now there's no telling what YouTube will do to us.
But you know what? I'm gonna say all the banned words right now. I'm gonna say them.
Oh,
Are you ready? Are you ready? Banned words.
All right, let's go for it.
All right, I'm gonna say one. Okay.
Yeah.
Piney.
I thought you were going to say gamer.
Oh shit! No. No, that's one of the actual banned words. I'm gonna say the Joker. What was the list of banned words back when you were on Twitch? I know Joker was one of them.
I don't remember.
Gamer was one of them too. Joker was definitely one of the banned words.
Probably just crap, whatever crap you like to spam.
We're gonna roll up the Joker next. All fucking 6 iterations of it. You gotta fuck the fucking fucker before the fucking fucker fucks you.
Words to live by. I'm not gonna lie, Joker memes are the best thing to happen to society.
And as we know, we are in a society. Where the fuck did the society thing come from? I've seen all these fucking movies.
Wasn't that something that Jared Leto said in Suicide Squad? I've never seen it, so I can't say for sure. But
okay. I don't know. I guess I haven't seen.
Okay, I can't get up there. I know there were stairs a way back, but I'm too cool for that shit.
We're gonna roll up Jared Leto. That's how he got damaged. It's more
that's how he ended up being 30 seconds to Mars.
Mm.
I hate myself for the fact that that joke actually made sense.
You just hate yourself for thinking about and or acknowledging 30 seconds to Mars' existence.
That is also true. Because that band is not good. Okay, can I stop being dragged along by the train, please?
You know, I don't think let's name some good things Jared Leto has done, okay? So that we're not just being haters.
You start.
His cameo in Blade Runner is okay. He showed up in the new Blade Runner movie for like 5 minutes, and that scene is good.
My favorite thing about Jared Leto is that he hasn't been in any movies that I like.
He doesn't live in Pittsburgh. That's cool. That was nice of him not to be my neighbor.
Yeah, I've never met Jared Leto, so that's a good thing that he's done.
I want to say, I mean, Requiem for a Dream's a good movie, but he's like the worst part of it. He does this stupid Brooklyn accent.
Yeah, you know, I want to say that Existence is good, but it's shared with Jared Leto.
Jared Leto in Requiem for a Dream is just doing Norman Jayden.
Oh, no.
That's basically, he's just, hey, Ma, what's going on?
Also,
Jared Leto.
Also, have you ever noticed that Connor from Detroit It's just Norman Jaden, except not insufferable. Which is funny, because I think Connor's supposed to be insufferable. Oh no, I'm stuck.
Yeah, David Cage's idea of an insufferable character is just a normal person. Or maybe a slightly autistic person.
Yeah. I honestly think that's what he was going for. Which, good job, David Cage. You're,
When David Cage makes Chinese characters.
Oh, that's the best. When David Cage portrays minorities in general, it's amazing.
Mad Jack? Mad Jack is great. Has he ever had a Hispanic character?
Paco.
I guess so.
The guy, the pervert that gets his balls squeezed by Madison.
I know who you're talking about. I guess. I guess.
I'm trying to remember. Wasn't there a gay character from Detroit, and wasn't it really bad?
I don't think I remember a gay character.
Well, there were the two androids that worked at the android sex club that were in love with each other.
Oh, well,
the two Tracy models. And they were actually not the worst thing ever, so even though they were kind of just a plot device to give Connor doubts as to whether or not androids can feel emotions.
they were not homophobic, so I guess that's a point.
Yeah, step forward for David Cage, I suppose.
He didn't fuck it up. We're not complimenting him for anything he did well. We're complimenting him for not making it bad.
That being said, though, is there a single poor person in that game that's portrayed well?
Hold on, let's look at this cutscene.
They're in love.
So
anyway,
I'm just out of curiosity. What was the music like during that romantic scene?
It was very romantic Japanese music.
Right.
So anyway, are there any poor people in Detroit Become Human that are not portrayed shittily?
Of course not. Nobody's portrayed well in that fucking game.
Because there's Todd, and we all know what Todd's like.
Has David Cage ever made a good character, period?
No.
Give me someone in any David Cage game that is represented with any kind of real dignity.
I like Scott Shelby because he can fucking kill Norman Jaden.
He's fucking stupid too. He's like, my friend died, so now
it was his brother.
Whatever.
Because his dad was a drunk asshole, so now he needs to punish other dads that aren't drunk assholes.
Yeah, great character.
And also kill kids, because, you know. I think Scott just wanted to kill kids. I'm just throwing that possibility out there.
Yeah, so I'm not so sure I'm on board with that. Can you think of anyone else?
No.
They should make Heavy Rain into a real movie and have Jared Leto play Detective Norman Jaden. That he did in Requiem for a Dream.
So anyway, I have to pick up a bunch of fireflies and make my Katamari bright.
We're talking about the game now, okay.
Well, I feel like it's worth pointing out because, you know, this looks pretty.
I mean, that does look cool.
Now just imagine all of these on my Katamari.
Along
with Marty.
Oh, that looks a little weird, but okay.
He's basically just an overgrown firefly.
They have had a lot of good ideas for levels in this game.
Yeah, they mix it up a lot more in this game than compared to the first one. Like, in the first game, it's either just make the Katamari this big or pick up as many, like, twins as you can, or pick up a bear, or just some shit like that.
Well, you know, and it's...
But this one, they do kind of play with the gameplay mechanics a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, you know, like, all Katamari games are wonderful, and we stand. Yes.
No, but, once again, yeah. I love the first Katamari game. I'm not... this is not hating.
This is usually, my point is only that usually in these games, the environment is like, oh, we're in a city or we're in a park or something. And now it's like, you know, we're fireflies and the campfire, the water physics.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little more creative in its environments, which I do appreciate. If we can not be a podcast for a few minutes.
Also, I just kind of like the generally outdoorsy vibe of this game. So in the first game, you're rolling around indoors a lot. In this game, that's not really much of a thing.
You know, we have places to go. Got to follow our rainbow, our royal rainbow.
There we go, that's how I get up here. So many fireflies that the draw distance can't even render all of them.
Julie, it's 8 million fireflies.
I would not believe my eyes.
You would not believe your eyes? I feel like that's not that unbelievable.
10 million fireflies. Like, that is so many fireflies. I'd say that's an unbelievable amount of fireflies to me.
A lot of fireflies, but, like, unbelievable.
I don't think I'd believe my eyes.
They're not that fucking big. How many fireflies is a normal amount? How much is a believable amount of fireflies?
Well, what if you were the recipient of 1 million hogs from 10 million lightning bugs?
Now, hugs... I think a hug from any kind of lightning bug would be a little surprising.
I have been asked to use fireflies in a mashup, and I'm trying to find the perfect song to use it with. It hasn't happened yet.
Do Down with the Sickness.
How the hell would I make that work?
I don't know. But you're the mashup man. I guess you have to figure it out.
Am I the mashup man? I feel like there are other mashup men out there.
One of the mashup men.
Alright, let's light his fire. Oh my god, he's freaking out. Look at him.
69.
Nice.
Oh, he is freaking out. Holy shit.
Yeah.
He does not like it.
He asked us to give him some light to read.
That's what happens when you get 1 million
You can't read when you're just shaking the book over your head.
1 million lightning bugs.
I guess he can't believe his eyes.
He can't believe his eyes, exactly.
It's bright. That's bright enough for studying. What, do you think you need, like, a blinding fucking stage light to read by? What is your problem? How is this not good enough for you? You ungrateful bastard.
You know, one of the few positive memories I have from Facebook, when I was on Facebook, was somebody made an edit of, you know, the Mr. Krabs, when he's talking to the radio DJ about the robot song, and they put fucking fireflies in, but it was like bass boosted.
I want to hear that song again. Okay, so this level coming up is fun. I say that about every level, but I'm just gonna skip this. Let's just get to the fun. Oh, he's giving the PlayStation thing. Good commentary.
Listen, I would like somebody to make better commentary on a Katamari Damacy game than what we're doing right now. He roll.
So anyway, Jared Leto. So yeah, we just gotta make a snowman.
Snow physics.
We are playing an actual snowball simulator now. No time limit, just rolling.
What a good idea for a game with a mechanic like this.
And of course, you still got the Katamari pick stuff up to make your ball bigger going on. But you're also just collecting snow. You got no time limit. It is just Katamari and chill. Also, that was a frowny face that I just picked up.
Did you pick up a corncob pipe and a button nose?
And 2 eyes made out of these nuts. Got him. And I just picked up La La La. Something weird and naked.
What?
It was just our cousin. It's fine.
What?
Are you really surprised at this point?
No.
Oh, hey, out of my way, please.
Oh, you don't touch the fire.
That actually won't make my Katamari smaller in this one for some reason.
Doesn't make any goddamn
Yo, I
sense.
picked up a penguin.
We got yelled at and called an idiot for putting our flame ball
I
in the
just
water.
picked up fire. Yo, huskies. I was wrong. This is the best level.
For those who don't know, Count has a husky.
They are the best doggos.
You know, just a little bit of trivia.
Oh, can I get, there we go, Lamar. Alright, we got a bit of a spiky snowball, but it's fine. And we got seals, which I'm probably... Oh, I can pick them up. I don't know if they're actually seals. What does the game call them?
Seal?
Oh, yep, it is a seal.
It's Seal the musician?
What is more impressive, a kiss from a rose or a kiss from a firefly?
I guess the rose, because firefly is at least an animal.
True. Oh, there's a present in the back of that sled. I'll get it eventually.
I guess a rose is technically living, but it's like not really sentient. Firefly
Well, what
is
is sentience, really? Would you say that a firefly is sentient?
I get yes, maybe. I don't know. I guess.
See, we ask the real questions in this podcast.
I guess I've never considered. First of all, we're not a podcast. Second of all,
Thought I could get you.
I've never really considered, like, does the firefly have free will? Does it have dreams? Does it have goals for its existence? Does it understand its own existence, or
How do the fireflies feel about Owl City's song about them?
do they feel like they were represented accurately and respectfully? I'm sure that they would not like this game because there's a whole level about collecting them and turning them into a fucking star.
I think that I would be honored.
You just tell them, hey, look, we also rolled up God.
Yeah.
So, and we rolled him up
Checkmate,
before we rolled
atheists.
Yeah, atheists. If God's not real, why is he in this fucking
Yeah,
game?
describe We Love Katamari. Checkmate.
Motherfuckers.
Also, umbrellas are always so much bigger than you expect them to be.
Well, yeah, it's got to be big enough for Jay-Z and Rihanna. I think I just broke the record for most songs referenced in a podcast. I mean,
Well, now it's snowing more than ever. And my game is stuttering, and my leg itches. We have a lot of things going on.
the ball is so big that the game can't handle it. Also, there's an elephant.
I like how when you bump the tree, the presents fall off. Or the ornaments. I have not really known anyone to store their presents, like, actually in the branches of the tree, but if that's your thing, hey, you do you, I guess.
Well, maybe I'll do that next year. That sounds fun. It sounds quirky.
Alright. I'll trust your judgment on this. You think this is a good snowman? You can see in the top left the scale of it. Or do we need this head to be bigger?
I mean, I just go as big as you can.
Well, that's
Do you think
that's a hefty proposition.
You can make him any bigger?
Well, there's no question of that. I certainly can. It can always get bigger.
You know what they say, size matters.
If I just hang out up here for a little bit. Just let these skiers come to me. Imagine being in this situation.
You're on the ski lift and you see it and you're like, no, stop! That's Austin Powers, the steamroll gag. You just can't.
I just want to get all of these skiers on here so I can see them all freaking out.
Oh, your
Oh, and the
first
king's
ever...
commenting on it. Also, my computer's date must be off. Today's the 7th.
Oh, wow. Maybe it thinks it's tomorrow already.
Maybe it's just my emulator. I don't know.
My computer at work does that sometimes. If it gets late enough in the day, it just thinks it's the next day.
Anyway, riveting gameplay we got going on, isn't it?
I thought that was funny. I don't know.
I'm trying to turn around, but we have ice physics. I like this couple freaking out on the side of its head. Yes, looks good.
See, I feel like the ski lift is one of many reasons why I'll never go skiing. You know, it freaks me out enough that I'm like, oh, let's go to the top of a big hill and you know, go down it at crazy speeds on a couple of fucking twigs. You know, with only like a couple of chimney fucking you know, a couple of metal rods to guide us. But also, you're gonna go up a rickety metal bench that's suspended many feet off the ground. It's just a whole lot of nope. Whole lot of nope going on with skiing.
Yeah, I haven't gone skiing in years, but that shit is 100% my jam.
Well,
oh, I got a present. It's the king's head, or it's the king's father's head. I'm sorry.
Hey, Hachi. Do you want to build a snowman?
Alright, we need to get a level in where we make just a giant-ass Katamari. We haven't gone above 10 meters yet, I don't think, and that's a travesty.
Yeah, we suck ass.
I liked that animation.
What the fuck? The cutscenes of the young fucking king of the cosmos is truly like bobo levels of
It really is. Oh, what's this?
Like,
there's a bored old lady. Let's speak to her.
it's like Elderbug.
She's almost 89. She still wants to roll that Katamari.
Hell yeah.
See, Katamari is truly for anyone. Children, the elderly, fairy tale characters, dog.
Stupid assholes.
I fall into all of these categories.
Yeah.
And less. Alright, I agree. Let's roll here.
We're rolling.
Oh, and the goal is 12 meters, so definitely gonna beat 10 this time. Unless I just suck.
Huh.
But this doesn't involve keeping a fire alive, so we should be good. Hopefully. I am preparing to eat those words. I picked up a beetle fight. That's normal. Also, I'm getting the theme song from the original game barked by dogs. I'm not even joking.
Wanna play Ringo?
Yes, I do.
I'm kind of impressed that that's the first
Mega 64.
the first Mega 64 reference we've made, and it wasn't a reference to the Katamari episode.
Or the eye-dosing video. We should have just opened the stream up with, what are you eye-dosers doing here?
Let's open every episode with a reference to eye dosing.
I'm down with it.
I'm always eye dosing, so always relevant. And with a kiss, I die.
When are we going to be on the Mega 64 podcast?
The fake blood in the eye dosing video is maybe the best fake blood ever. It's not even like they used ketchup. It looks like they just threw a tomato at the wall. It's like,
have you ever seen their Dragon Ball Z in however many minutes videos?
I have not.
Those are great. And that's, you know my general feelings on Dragon Ball Z.
That it's great.
Sure.
Is Dragon Ball Z the one that has Mr. Popo in it?
Yes. You finally
cool.
got it right. You were bound to figure it out eventually.
It's kind of like whenever my mom walks in while my sister's watching TV, and you know, it takes her a minute to figure out if it's Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings or Thrones or Wheel of Fortune
or Pokemon
or Dragon Ball Z.
Alright, I'm running into a shortage of objects that I can actually pick up. Except for these death trumpets.
Death trumpets?
The greatest creepypasta ever made.
That's a good one.
See, when I said creepypasta shit earlier when referring to Doki Doki Literature Club, I was not referring to the death trumpet. That is, like, miles ahead of any of these other fucking garbage-ass creepypastas.
What if the Animu girls in Doki Doki Literature Club were reading Death Trumpet?
That game would have been so much better. Then it would have actually been fucking scary. I wonder if there's any Katamari creepypastas out there.
Yeah, you know, there is potential for it. You know, a couple of slight changes, and Katamari is the premise for a Junji Ito comic.
You're not wrong.
I mean...
Yeah, just change the music a little bit and it suddenly becomes a horror game.
You don't have to change a whole lot at all.
Just add some hyper-realistic blood and you're there.
Yeah, maybe like add a couple vaginas to the Katamari.
Yeah, instead of being questionably gay, it's instead like aggressively straight, like Silent Hill. As I just pick up an endless string of bananas in search of literally anything. Okay, there we go. Now I'm picking up shit. I just had to find where the bitches was at.
They're probably in your Katamari somewhere.
Oh no, now I'm stuck. There are too many bitches. Oh god, and here comes the train. I am just completely eating ass at this level. Remember when I said I was definitely gonna get over 10 meters? So, well, what would your reaction be to a Katamari rampaging through Pittsburgh, Oob?
I hope that they take all the fucking Promati brothers.
All right, we got a place there that we can keep on Fred Dursting. See, these guys got the right idea. They're rolling too. And there are bears.
So I wasn't really paying attention. What's our goal this round?
Just big old Katamari. 12
Just
meters.
Classic stuff.
Yep.
Have we picked up God yet?
Not yet. We
You know, I
have
mean,
not come across Fred Durst. Also, there are just still random dogs barking in the soundtrack.
Oh, it would be a Katamari game without that.
I don't know if that was in the first game. Not saying it wasn't, I'm just not sure whether it was or not.
It's in one of them, I remember.
These games do have some of the most banging soundtracks ever, though. Yeah, this crane is a little bit, cumbersome.
You're gonna regret that crane. We're gonna gain another 400 meters, and we're gonna come back, and we're gonna fuck your shit up.
Yeah. Alright, I got 3 minutes for 3 more meters. I can do this. Yeah, fuck you, crane.
Yeah, bish.
Swish, swish, bish.
We picked up Katy Perry.
Yo, there's a Sims crossover with Katy Perry. I don't think we should rule out a Katamari crossover.
There's no fucking chance. Katamari is too enjoyable.
I want to hear Katy Perry do a cover of the Katamari Damacy theme song.
I don't.
Yeah, I really don't.
What would she even do?
Sing it poorly, probably.
There's no lyrics. I mean, I guess there is kind of, but not really. They're all in Japanese.
Yeah, there are. Well, there are also English words thrown in, as
I do
a
not
lot of
want
these
to hear
songs
Katy
tend to
Perry.
have.
I do not want to hear Katy Perry attempt Japanese.
I think that would either be very funny, very horrible, or both.
I think cringe is you were describing Doki Doki Literature Club as cringy earlier. The reaction that you had to Doki Doki Literature Club is the reaction I'm having in my head to Katy Perry attempting any kind of weeb shit.
Swish, swish, bish.
Very Avril Lavigne vibes going on.
Oh man, I forgot about that shit. Goddamn. Kawaii.
Yeah.
Avril Lavigne doing anything just kind of makes me want to vomit, though. I was never a fan of her, even during the pop punk days.
You see, the thing is, though, the problem that I think we have all met that sort of like white girl who likes anime and is weird about it, right?
Yes.
We've all met that person, and I feel like if Katy Perry were to try to do the kawaii shit, it would be that person.
She'd be like if your best friend's mom just suddenly got into anime.
Engagement with, Japanophile shit, I feel like Katy Perry would make it weird.
Now, when Soulja Boy sang about anime, that shit was tight.
Did that happen?
Yeah, it was terrible.
Oh. Good to know. Likes anime.
What's your favorite anime, Oob?
Honey Pop.
I don't think that counts.
I don't know. I'm trying to think how many anime I've even seen.
You should watch the film Perfect Blue. I feel like you'd like that one. Alright, let's save the pandas. Alright, this person wants to save the pandas. We gotta do it.
That, what's his face there? Son, or whatever his name is, the guy who made that movie?
Satoshi Kon.
Kon! Yeah, Satoshi Kon. I've heard that his movies are quite good.
That's the only one that I've seen, but I can highly recommend it. Most of my anime recommendations come from the YouTube channel Super Eye Patch Wolf.
We were talking about Requiem for a Dream, and there are a lot of shots and scenes from that movie that are influenced. I don't remember if it's Perfect Blue or which one it is.
Yep, specifically the bathtub scene is lifted directly from Perfect Blue. He bought the who directed Requiem for a Dream again?
Darren Aronofsky.
Yeah, I believe he actually bought the rights for Perfect Blue specifically so he could use that scene. Or, like, recreate it, I guess.
Yeah.
So with this level, we just gotta pick up as much money as possible. And, like, every object is worth a certain amount of money. Because we gotta save the pandas. It's a Katamari fundraiser. How do you feel about pandas, Oob? Should they be saved? I don't know. I'm struggling to find conversation topics that are remotely related to the game.
Well, so I briefly dated a girl who was from China, and I remember I don't remember exactly how the conversation got brought up, but we were, I was looking through it was a photography book, and they had pictures of pandas in the book, and we were looking at the panda, and she started going on a rant. She was like, "Why do Americans like pandas so much? They're just bears." Because I guess in China, there's nothing special about them. They're just fucking bears, like the way we think of bears. That's how they think of pandas. And she was like, "What's the fucking fascination with pandas? Why do you think they're cute? We don't care about other bears."
I do think bears are cute, just in general. That's not like a haha bear gay thing. No, bears are cute.
They're like big dogs.
Yeah.
They
Can I get up there? I guess not.
Well, there are a lot of videos of pandas like getting high on bamboo and like tumbling around, which you don't necessarily see that with Well, I don't know. Maybe other bears do that, but I know koalas sure.
Well, isn't there that new fucking cocaine bear movie?
Well, that's not quite what I'm talking about, but yes, there is a movie called Cocaine Bear.
I wonder what it's about.
The bear does cocaine.
I couldn't have guessed.
That's my understanding. I appreciate that, that's the movie that you have decided to like come out of your bomb shelter to acknowledge.
I haven't seen it, but I honestly kind of want to because it's about a bear on cocaine. I'm a simple man.
I don't know anything about
just like Shinedown.
But that Cocaine Bear movie, I've heard of that shit.
That's something we can talk about is Shinedown and how much they suck dick.
Wait, how the fuck did we start talking about Shinedown?
Because I said I'm a simple man like Shinedown.
No, what? Fuck you. That is not a Shinedown song. That is not a good enough reason to start talking about Shinedown. We don't talk about Shinedown on this channel. Mostly because there's not much to talk about. They're bad. That's it. That's the only thing you have to say.
They're pretty bad.
Tell my mother that I've got a big ass.
Does he? I never looked at Shinedown guy's ass.
I bet his ass is small.
Historians watching this video in the future, if you know the size of Shinedown Singer's ass, don't tell us.
Yeah. Because if it's big, it's not going to change my opinion of him. Oh, look. Oh, no. Oh no.
We aren't number one.
What the fuck? It's like a soap opera. Jesus.
The way his arm shoots out of his coat.
This is, a much more involved backstory than what we got in the other games.
All right, so now we talk to a Formula One driver.
Still never listened to that Simple Man cover by Shinedown. No, I don't. I feel like the thing I hear in my head when I think of what it will sound like is just what it is.
It's an acoustic guitar with Shinedown Guy being all Shinedown Guy over it. It's just as mismatched as you would imagine. I feel like I've shown that to you as well.
Maybe you did a long time ago. But because it's Shinedown, I don't remember it.
I used to hear it damn near every day at work, so... Alright, we're off to the races.
I remember when Wes Scanlon did the About a Girl cover.
Well, that's the greatest thing to ever exist. So with this one, you can't stop your Katamari rolling. This is the most Fred Dursty level, because you have to keep rolling.
Oh, we're in a horse race.
Well, and
Or,
cars. And go-karts.
It's like the Kentucky Derby and Mario Kart and Formula One all mishmashed together.
I dig. And Cruisin' Exotica.
Nice! Oh, if there was a way to play Cruisin' Exotica...
Martians are so cute.
A way to emulate that?
I don't know. I assume you could do that with MAME.
You should figure... Is there a way to do Crazy Taxi?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. That game is on PS2.
Hell yeah. We'll have to do a Crazy Taxi stream.
I think I actually have that game. Oh my god, I am not good at this level.
You could take them to Pizza Hut. That's a thing in Crazy Taxi, isn't it? Pizza Hut?
I think. Yeah, I've noticed. I think that CS 188 parody says more about Shinedown than I ever could. Or I guess poop, not parody. I don't know. Do YouTube poops count as parody?
Parody. More like shitpost.
Yeah.
That's its own thing. Parody implies some form of wit, which I don't know. I don't know if that quite falls under that umbrella.
Oh god, can I get back to where I'm not completely underwater, please? I got very off the rails.
How the hell did we end up in water?
Rolling.
This is the greatest race of all time.
How did we end up in water? Well, we went to Silent Hill to see our dead wife. Never mind.
It's like in Mario Kart when you go down the pipe and then you're in water. And there's like eels and fish.
Escalators.
In Koopa Cove.
King Koopa?
No, don't. I know what's gonna happen. If you're gonna talk about King Koopa, and then we're gonna start talking about Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
The greatest show to ever air on TV.
And you're gonna end up talking about fucking Baby Koopa, and I'm gonna.
I wasn't gonna go there. That was 100% you.
You were gonna do it.
I was not.
You would have done it eventually.
You were the first person to bring that up. Let me just put
I'm
that
doing
one
it.
out there.
Do it.
Like the nostalgia critic.
Exactly.
You remembered it so I don't have to. Also, you are Doug Walker.
I'm taking the power away from you. If I say that word, then I reclaim its power.
No one man should have all that power. Also, I think this might be a reuse of the map where I do the campfire, but I could be wrong.
What if Jared Leto was the guy from Shinedown?
Might as well be.
What if this whole time we didn't know and it was him?
Oh my god, Jared Leto, you were Shinedown the whole time.
He's everyone in Shinedown. He's
What if Shinedown was inside of us this whole time?
What if everyone in Shinedown was the Joker?
Shinedown makes me turn into the Joker.
You know, I know that it was a big meme, the Jared Leto Joker thing, but who thought that was a good idea?
Someone apparently.
Ooh, you know, it's like I know people made lots of jokes about it, but like,
hey, what if we had the worst actor ever play this character?
But for real, like, who thought that was a good idea?
What if movies were bad?
What if movies were good? I know.
No, I mean, that's what they were saying when they made that movie.
What if, we got this new revolutionary idea. We're going to make the movie terrible. We're going to give him a big damaged tattoo. And he's going to say, I'm going to hurt you real bad.
But do you know why he has a tattoo that says damaged?
Give him grills.
It's because he's damaged.
Because he, somebody dropped
yo! It's the origami killer!
Jesus Christ. Okay,
Agent Norman Jaden, FBI.
Need better content. But let's talk about something that's not terrible, okay?
Like, Beyond Two Souls.
No, that's kind of terrible.
It's kind of terrible.
The only part that's good is when she shreds.
Name a David Cage game that isn't terrible. You can't do it.
You're right, I can't. We talked about that earlier. We need to come up with original content.
Well, that's not going to be the case, because I've got to pick up as much origami as I can.
Game that's good that we haven't talked about yet.
Do good games exist?
Yeah.
I'm not convinced.
Katamari. There's the original Katamari.
There's also Touch My Katamari.
What's the thing? Wait, what?
Yes, that is a Katamari game on the PlayStation Vita.
All right. Well, that name is unfortunate, but I'm sure since it's a Katamari game that it's good.
Haven't played it. It's on the PlayStation Vita, so.
Is it on? Is there a Katamari game on the Ouya?
As far as I know, they've had the good sense not to do that.
Damn. That's unfortunate.
Is it?
Well, yeah, because I need to find games to play on my Ouya.
Can't
But
even
I
play the
have
damn thing anymore, so good luck with that.
8 Ouyas, and I have no games to play them on. I was at the store, and they had 8 Ouyas for $4.
Just throw them
like,
in your
that's
just throw them in your toilet, like Rocco did.
That's 50 cents per Ouya. That's a steal. At least I thought it was a steal.
And then when you got home with them, you're like, ooh, yeah.
Yeah, no one's ever made that joke before, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
But yeah, we should talk about the Katamari, because that's what we're playing, and that's what a good live streamer would do.
Sure am rolling this ball. Can I
How
get
do
out
you
of this
feel about
room?
the
Yes.
lore of Katamari?
I mean, the story involving the young king is very gripping, I will say.
Yeah. I'm not sure what it has to how is it related to what we're doing?
Yes.
Oh. I see. Do you know if there are any new Katamari games coming out?
Don't think so. They haven't come out with one in a while, as far as I know.
Do you know what the last one was?
Might have been Touched by Katamari, but I'm not sure.
Maybe they'll make one for the PS6.
I'm surprised they haven't made a new Katamari game in a while. The series is very good.
Well, yes, it is good, but like, is it? I mean, how popular is Katamari?
It's fairly
Yeah,
popular, I believe.
Its fans, certainly, but like, do you think it's popular enough that it's something that's like on developers' radars, or like that they think that there's demand for it or something?
I mean, I would certainly buy a new Katamari game. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Well, I mean, if I had a system that it came out on, I probably wouldn't, because I don't have new video game consoles. That shit's for losers.
You can get it on PC.
As far as I know, there's never been a game, Katamari game released on the PC.
Oh shit!
There should
Do they
be.
have any? They have any for the Sega Saturn?
This series came out after that was dead. Don't be silly. Nobody cares about the Sega Saturn. Except for
No
me.
one. We have yet to do a Sega Saturn stream. There's something on that.
Could always do Mr. Bones.
You could do Mr. Bones. I know. Well, let me think. What's on the Sega Saturn? I know there's Panzer Dragoon.
Yes, the best series on the Saturn.
And then, what else is there?
There's this game called Baroque that's really interesting that I'm thinking of doing.
Baroque or Broke?
Baroque. Baroque.
That's an interesting title.
It's a very interesting game from what I can tell. The original version of it, released on a PlayStation and Sega Saturn, was only in Japanese. There was a remake on the PS2 and Wii that was translated, but There's a fan translation of the original that I kind of want to dig into. All right, I think we'll roll one more Katamari for this stream.
All right.
I'll try to make it a substantial level, not just like some 4-minute shit.
We have to roll up God.
We already
Again.
did.
Well,
What more do you really want? Oh, well, we got a little boy wearing barely nothing. That's something. Oh, he's a wrestler. Okay.
Okay.
And the song playing is Disco Prince, so hell yeah. Let's just skip to it. I just want to skip to the Disco Prince.
Well, he's a sumo wrestler.
Oh. We gotta fight that boy. 5 minutes. Ah. Oh, well. I forgot about this level. I don't know how. Because this one's really funny. Okay. Oh, he's oddly shaped. That makes this difficult. I don't know. You got anything to say about this, Oob?
Think there's anything I can add? Nah, I gotta say.
You know, we gotta make the sumo wrestler big so he can beat his opponent. This is a pretty standard storyline that's going on.
He's a sumo wrestler. You just pay him off.
Also, this song fucks. Who would have thought that a song called Katamari Disco might be good? Or, I'm sorry, Disco Prince. Alright, we are going to make the biggest boy. Also, I don't know what hit me there. Oh, one of those floating platforms, I guess. Oh god, now he's committing cannibalism. This just became not okay.
Well, he is getting rounder, too.
Oh yeah. That's the point. You know what? At least this wasn't happening during the Hansel and Gretel level.
I thought shit would just stick to him, but this is like, this is inflation. We're fucking voring the sumo wrestler right now.
This is actually a Sonic Inflation Adventure fan game, if you didn't know.
Gotta go fast! Rolling around at the speed of sound.
Is this the actual Eggman origin story?
Oh. That makes sense, actually. I'm going to say yes.
Yeah. Even though this is a short level, I feel like it's a good one to end things off with. This is a Katamari level if I've ever seen one.
Fellow citizens, you have an important task.
Alright, where the hell is this other sumo wrestler?
Are they gonna turn this guy into a star when they're done?
Well, they've been turning the Katamaris into planets in this one.
Are they gonna turn that guy into a planet?
Maybe. I gotta find this other sumo wrestler at some point.
I think it said you had 1 minute left, so...
Yeah, I got 30 seconds left. Oh, he's gonna be over here. I got 3 seconds. Oh, with 2 seconds on the clock, I got him.
You won! Fabulous!
I just saved the princess. I won. Those are some games that we totally should not stream. The Zelda CDI games.
He's tossing him in.
Alright, what does he think of our sumo wrestler? Alright, he likes our size. And we picked up Nick. And we just throw him into the sky.
Hey, planet now.
And he's
I'm not
wearing
sure
a
how
rainbow
that
belt. It's a very gay
I'm not-
planet.
Not sure how that works, but okay.
Katamari magic. And now the king's dad is supportive. Making rainbows shoot across the sky.
We're leaving on a happy ending. Why? He's riding a zebra.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Did he just fucking die? That's awesome. We have to end on that. Holy shit.
What a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's a good place to save on.
Great episode. Great game.
I think we can probably do one more Katamari Forever, or We Love Katamari stream at some point. I feel like we can finish this game in one more stream.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
All right.